Hey there, fabulous seniors and caregivers. Did you know there's a timeless Eastern philosophy that turns home organization into a breeze, keeping your space spotless without breaking a sweat? We're diving into Japanese-inspired habits that eliminate clutter for good. No more frantic weekend cleanups that drain your energy. If you're a senior tired of wrestling with mess that creeps back in days, or if mobility makes tidying tough, this video is your game changer. As a health and home expert with over 20 years helping older adults create safe, joyful living spaces, I'll show you how these habits boost your well-being, reduce fall risks, and spark that inner peace. This isn't just about sweeping floors. It's about building effortless routines that fit senior lifestyles, preventing stress-related health issues like anxiety or fatigue. Picture this. No more scrambling when friends drop by or wasting time hunting for your glasses. These 7 habits draw from ancient simplicity principles, tailored for you. Skip them, and you'll stay trapped in clutter cycles that sap your vitality. But embrace them, and your home becomes a serene haven that supports your independence. Stick around. The 7th habit is a mindset shift that could revolutionize not just your house, but your entire golden years. Let's get started. Tip 1. Always keep everything in its place. Oh, what a sparkling gem of a habit. This core powerhouse means zipping items back to their cozy designated spots right after use, nipping clutter in the bud and channeling that timeless Japanese vibe of simplicity, turning your home into a trusty sidekick that's always got your back, not a sneaky mess maker. From my 2 decades as a health and home wizard guiding fabulous seniors, this trick cleverly halts the sly creep of misplaced treasures that spark endless hunts or oopsie-daisy trips. Imagine a rogue remote lounging on the floor, plotting a sneaky fall that could bump up stress or even lead to a tumble. The magic unfolds in its breezy rhythm. Carve out forever homes for your daily darlings, like keys dangling from a cheery hook, meds nestled in a labeled drawer, or that trusty remote perched proudly on the coffee table. And poof, in just a week, it clicks into autopilot, waving goodbye to chaos and hello to effortless calm you barely notice building. For our golden year heroes, the rewards are pure gold. Slashing those pesky search marathons by hours to reclaim precious time, lightening the brain fog for deeper ZZZs and laser-sharp focus, sparing weary joints and limited mobility from extra bends and reaches, dialing down blood pressure spikes from frustration overload, and supercharging your independence so you strut through life feeling like the boss of your castle, kicking isolation and blue moods to the curb. Picture this. Meet Mr. John, our 75-year-old Texas trailblazer retiree I teamed up with. He was once on a wild goose chase for his walking cane every dawn, sending his blood pressure soaring like a 4th of July firework. But after we hooked up a dedicated spot by the door, pun intended, it became his no-brainer routine, conserving his pep, fortifying his safe haven, and leaving him beaming ear to ear. My home's now a 5-star resort. No more lost and found drama. Why not dive in today? Kick off in one room, slap on those fun labels for keys, meds, or remotes, and watch this simple superpower ignite joy, weaving safety, serenity, and a bouncier heart into your everyday adventures. Who's ready to claim their tidy throne? Tip 2. The 1-minute rule. What a brilliant spark of genius. This powerhouse habit whispers, if a task sneaks in under a minute, conquer it on the spot, no excuses or later lists, melting away procrastination that snowballs tiny nuisances into exhausting avalanches, particularly grueling for seniors battling arthritis or fading stamina. Drawing from my decades as a health and home guide for older adults, it masterfully dismantles those deferred decisions, like a lone dish in the sink morphing into a tower of dread, that drain precious energy and invite germ hideouts, fostering a fresher, healthier nest without the grind. The allure shines in its instant magic. Spot crumbs on the counter. A swift wipe erases them, a stray sock on the floor. Straight to the hamper it goes, that full trash bin. Swap the bag in a flash, and suddenly your day flows with invisible upkeep, preserving vitality for what truly delights. For Golden Year warriors, the profound perks unfold like treasure. It shields joints from overuse, curbs fatigue to sustain daily independence, halts bacterial buildup for stronger immunity against colds or infections, lightens mental burdens to sharpen focus and uplift moods, and weaves a subtle rhythm of accomplishment that banishes overwhelm, nurturing a home that feels eternally inviting and alive. Envision Mrs. Sarah, my spirited 82-year-old ally from California. Once buried under sink stacks from ignoring a single mug, her energy sapped and spirits low. But embracing this rule, she rinses it in seconds now, her kitchen gleaming, joints thanking her, and a radiant smile declaring, "I've turned chores into triumphs. No more mountains from molehills. Why wait? Weave it in today." Tackle those quick wins and unlock a world where tidiness blooms effortlessly, empowering your spirit with renewed vigor and serene grace. Tip 3. Less is always more. A revolutionary mantra that invites you to cherish only what truly serves and delights, shedding the unused or unloved to liberate your space from overwhelming excess. Especially vital for seniors where crammed corners heighten navigation woes and fall dangers. In my extensive journey as a health and home mentor for older adults, this habit strikes at clutter's core by simplifying possessions. Imagine drawers bursting with forgotten gadgets stealing precious room and peace, transforming your haven into an airy sanctuary that breathes ease and elegance. The enchantment lies in its liberating ritual. Annually audit your treasures with honest questions. Does this spark genuine joy or merely gather dust? Opting for one stellar knife over a trio of dull duplicates, fostering quicker cleans, sharper decisions, and a profound sense of unburdened freedom that elevates daily living. For seasoned souls, the layered gifts are transformative. It minimizes physical hazards like tripping over surplus, eases maintenance to conserve energy amid mobility challenges, bolsters emotional lightness by releasing sentimental weights that stir nostalgia or regret, enhances appreciation for meaningful keepsakes to combat loneliness, and cultivates a minimalist mindset that sharpens mental clarity for richer, more vibrant days. Meet Mr. Robert, my resilient 78-year-old partner from New York, once ensnared by hoarded electronics cluttering his den, leading to stubbed toes and mounting frustration. Together we prune to essentials, one reliable blender shining solo, and now his home expands with openness, cleaning breezes by, and he beams with renewed gratitude. I've traded chaos for clarity, feeling lighter than ever. Embrace it gently. Begin with one category today and discover how paring down unlocks not just tidier rooms, but a soul-stirring freedom that nourishes your essence with grace and boundless possibility. Tip 4. 5-minute daily cleaning. A subtle yet potent ritual that carves out mere moments each evening for swift surface sweeps and tidying touches, averting the buildup of grime and disarray that morphs weekends into draining marathons. Ideal for seniors where prolonged exertion risks fatigue or strain. Through my seasoned lens as a health and home ally for older adults, this habit redefines upkeep as preventive grace. Envision dust settling unchecked, hardening into allergens that irritate lungs or eyes, evolving your abode into a consistently welcoming retreat with minimal fuss. Its charm resides in the gentle cadence. At dusk, breeze through wiping counters, fluffing cushions, and corralling stray items, embracing efficiency over perfection to sustain harmony without overwhelm. For life's later chapters, the enriched yields are profound. It fortifies respiratory health by curbing irritants, preserves stamina amid mobility limits for fuller engagement in joys, instills a soothing sense of mastery that quells anxiety, accelerates deeper cleans when needed, and nurtures an environment that greets each dawn with invigorating freshness, elevating overall vitality. Recall Ms. Linda, my vibrant 70-year-old collaborator from Florida, once dreading exhaustive scrubs that aggravated her arthritis. Adopting this nightly whisper of care, her surfaces stay pristine, energy flows freely, and she confides with a glow. It's like a daily hug for my home, no more battles, just bliss. Invite it in softly. Choose your evening slot today and witness how these fleeting minutes weave enduring tranquility, empowering your days with resilient poise and heartfelt ease. Tip 5. A place for every activity. An elegant blueprint that assigns dedicated zones for daily pursuits, ensuring meals unfold at the table, rest claims the bedroom, and work anchors the desk, dissolving the chaos of mingled functions that scatter belongings and erode focus, crucial for seniors navigating cognitive shifts or spatial awareness. From my dedicated path as a health and home companion to older adults, this habit restores purposeful flow. Picture crumbs invading bedding from lounge snacking, breeding unrest or pests, crafting a home where each corner hums with intention and efficiency. Its appeal glows in the structured serenity. Define realms clearly, transport tools to their rightful domains, and resist crossovers, yielding streamlined routines that amplify productivity and delight. For enduring spirits, the woven virtues are illuminating. It sharpens mental acuity by linking spaces to states of mind, curtails hazards from cluttered pathways to safeguard mobility, optimizes digestion and slumber through disciplined habits, diminishes decision fatigue for sustained energy, and fosters a harmonious sanctuary that mirrors inner balance, warding off disorientation's subtle toll. Behold Mrs. Patricia, my steadfast 76-year-old confidant from Illinois. Once ensnared by bedside meals that disrupted her nights and invited unwelcome visitors. Redesigning zones, her table became a dining haven, sleep deepened profoundly, and she shares with warmth. My home now whispers purpose, no more jumbled journeys. Step into it mindfully. Map one activity today and revel in how this zoning alchemy forges not mere order, but a tapestry of clarity and contentment that enriches your core. Tip 6. Ritual of preparation for tomorrow. A soothing evening cadence that dedicates 10 tranquil minutes to laying out attire, organizing essentials, and priming the kitchen, taming the dawn's frenzy that elevates stress and scatters serenity. Paramount for seniors prone to hurried oversights amid waning recall or vitality. In my profound tenure as a health and home steward for older adults, this practice forges foresight's shield, visualize sleepy scrambles forgetting vital pills, fueling unease or health lapses, morphing your dwelling into a poised prelude for peaceful awakenings. Its grace emerges in the deliberate whisper. Select tomorrow's ensemble with care, stock your satchel, ready breakfast's basics, and glance over schedules, instilling order that cascades into composed efficiency without dawn's demands. For timeless voyagers, the resonant boons illuminate. It tempers cortisol surges to soothe nerves and deepen repose, bolsters medication fidelity for steadfast wellness, sustains overnight tidiness to avert dishevelment, enhances cognitive poise by preempting chaos, and kindles a nurturing foresight that dispels morning dread, cultivating a life of assured grace and rejuvenated purpose. Gaze upon Mr. Thomas, my earnest 78-year-old comrade from Oregon, once derailed by rushed exits that skipped heart meds and brewed anxiety. His ritual of evening alignment now ushers serene starts, adherence impeccable, and he reveals with gentle pride. Nights gift me tomorrow's calm, no more frantic fogs. Usher it in tenderly. Designate your prelude hour this eve, and behold how this preparatory poetry unfolds not fleeting readiness, but a profound harmony that invigorates your essence with steadfast calm and luminous foresight. Tip 7. Gratitude for your objects. A transcendent lens that reframes possessions as cherished companions deserving tender care, infusing every tidying gesture with heartfelt thanks to dissolve resentment toward chores. Essential for seniors where routine tasks might evoke burdens amid solitude or reflection. Through my heartfelt odyssey as a health and home guardian for older adults, this mindset alchemizes maintenance into soulful communion. Contemplate dishes not as drudgery, but as vessels nourishing body and spirit, elevating your domain to a radiant embodiment of self-respect and equilibrium. Its profound allure blooms in the introspective shift. As you fold linens, whisper appreciation for their comfort. While dusting shelves, honor the memories they hold, weaving gratitude into actions that transcend mere order to nurture inner harmony. For venerable hearts, the cascading graces are enlightening. It kindles positivity to counter isolation's shadows, alleviates depressive whispers through purposeful mindfulness, fortifies emotional resilience for brighter dispositions, deepens bonds with surroundings to evoke belonging, and manifests a living space that pulses with warmth, inviting well-being that echoes through every interaction. Contemplate Mrs. Emily, my luminous 80-year-old muse from Arizona, once shadowed by cleaning's weight that amplified her solitude. Embracing gratitude as self-nurture, her routines blossomed into joyful rituals, dispelling gloom, and she confides with radiant eyes. My belongings now sing back, no more burdens, just boundless love. Awaken it within, pause in one task today, and savor how this grateful embrace crafts not superficial neatness, but a profound sanctuary that sustains your spirit with enduring light and affectionate depth. Midway story time. Imagine Grandma Alice from Seattle overwhelmed by post-retirement clutter. Starting with habit 1, she fixed spots for her knitting supplies, no more lost needles causing pricks. Adding the 1-minute rule, she nipped messes fast, easing her back pain. By habit 3, decluttering freed her from dusty heirlooms, sparking joy in rediscovered photos. Her 5-minute cleans kept allergies at bay, while zoned activities made hobbies fun again. Prepping nights ended frantic mornings, and gratitude turned tidying into therapy. Result: a clutter-free home that boosted her mobility, mood, and social life, proving these habits heal more than houses. Wrapping up, these 7 habits aren't mere tips, they're life enhancers for seniors, promoting physical safety, mental clarity, and emotional bliss. Lesson 1: Consistency trumps perfection. Start with one habit to build momentum. Lesson 2: An organized home mirrors a healthy mind, reducing risks like falls or isolation. Lesson 3: Embrace simplicity for longevity, less stuff, more life. Implement them and watch your space and spirit thrive. If you're loving this, subscribe to the Senior Nest for more senior-savvy tips, hit the bell, and comment. Which habit will you try first? Check our pinned comment for a free senior organization guide with exclusive discounts. Your tidy home awaits. Thanks for watching.